Alright, bottles on me, long as someone drink it, never drop the ball, fuck it y'all thinking, making sure the young money ship is never sinking, about to set it off in this bitch.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Or welcome back to my channel. Hey, yeah, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what's up? Hi, my name is Lara. On my channel, I post mostly like makeup, hair, some vlogs, you know, just a little bit of everything. Make sure you subscribe. Don't leave without subscribing. Don't leave without subscribing, okay? Just don't do it. Anyways, what's up guys? For today's video, I'm gonna be doing a date night makeup look. Let me rewind real quick. I'm so sorry I've been gone for so long. I have been just enjoying life, to be honest. And so I guess I just kind of ended up really just taking a break, which I didn't really intentionally mean to do, but it just kind of happened. But you'll be happy for me if you knew how much enjoying myself has made me happier. So there's that. But I promise I'm not going to leave you guys for too long like that anymore unless some crazy-ish happens, because you know how life can be. But yeah, so today I'm going to be doing a date night makeup look. And here's the thing, I know we're in quarantine, but like people are still going on dates. I've gone on dates. So it's like, I know people are getting really creative with how they're meeting people. So whether that's online dating, whether that's in person or whatever, however you're finding ways to meet new people and go on dates, or even if it's like a boyfriend that you already have, or your man or your husband, whatever it might be, this will be a look for you, okay? Girl, I am salvaging this hair. I did this like a week ago. So yeah, like I said, let's get into this makeup because, you know, we all want to look good for our man, okay? Let's get into this makeup. Let's get it popping. I'm going to just show you like how I would do my makeup if I was going on like a cute date night. I don't like to do anything too extra, but I still like to be like popping. Like when I get there, you're going to be like, I can't let her go. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me stop talking and let's get into this makeup look. First things first, wash your face, wash your face. Wash your face real good, okay? And then of course you want to prime because you don't want your makeup to go anywhere, okay? So I'm gonna be using the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. This is my favorite. And if you have oily skin like myself, and if you're like in an area where it's like kind of humid or just hot overall, this is like the best primer and I love it. And I really just use it more towards the center of my face and I just kind of pull it and drag it. And this primer is very drying, so it dries really quickly. So it's so important that you just rub it quick and you want to spread a thin layer. You don't want to use too much product, otherwise you'll get like patches and it just looks flaky. And then also try not to get into your eyebrows because then you have like a flaky eyebrow situation and you don't want that. So next I'm going into my brows, and of course I'm using my Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil, and this is my favorite brow product. And I'm gonna just go ahead and quickly do this, like not talking, because you guys know the deal. Okay, so to clean up my brows, and mind you, like I haven't got my brows in a while, so we kind of struggling a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to conceal with a lighter color on the bottom of my brows. Then I'm going to go in with a darker concealer color on the top. So for the bottom, I'm using Caramel by I'm using Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the color Caramel. And then I'm also going to be using Maple. Okay, got my eyebrows cleaned up, and now we're gonna go to the most important part, which is the eyes. You want your eyes to do the talking, honey, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just use a little bit of concealer as my eyeshadow base. And I use both of these. It doesn't really matter, honestly, but I just apply a little bit of both. And then I'm gonna use like this little bit of a denser brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this, or just kind of like push it into my skin. And I don't want to wipe away the concealer, so it's just like tap, 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 tap. First, I'm going to go into one of my favorites, the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. And I'm going to go into the color Jasper, which is basically like an orange. And I'm just gonna use that as my first transition color, or like the first color I use. And I'm just gonna kind of create a shape using the shadow. So I'm gonna use a bit of a bigger brush to blend this out. And I'm keeping this kind of high. Next, I'm gonna go into the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership 8 Divine Rose Dew palette, and I'm gonna go into the color Extreme Burgundy, which is this color right here. And I'm gonna use like kind of like a bigger-ish brush because I want it to be like a little, I don't want the color to be too concentrated. I want it to be kind of airy. And the colors in this palette are very pigmented. I just want to be careful not to make anything too yes, pigmented. So I'm just going in and I'm really concentrating the color more toward on the outer part, and then I'm gonna drag in as I go, but I definitely don't want to drag too much in. And then I like to just get the color off and then blend that way. There's not too much color going on the inner part of my eye. So I'm just building up here and I'm just adding a little bit at a time. So little by little, if I want more pigmentation. So now I'm just gonna lightly cut my crease, and I'm using the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I'm using the color Caramel. Next, I'm taking this Morphe 25B palette, and I'm taking this like neutral, like warm, like off-white color, and I'm using like a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to my lid where I've cut my crease. Wow, I just like almost poked my eye out. And kind of use the brush to kind of blend out the edges so things don't look so defined. And then I'm gonna go back in with Extreme Burgundy from the Pat McGrath palette, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and make things look a little bit better. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and add some liner and some mascara. And I'm taking the e.l.f. Jet Black Eyeliner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to my eyes. And I'll be quiet while I do this. And now I'm gonna just go ahead and add some mascara, and I'm using the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes Mascara. This is my favorite mascara ever. It makes my lashes look bomb. So for lashes, I'm gonna be using the Lily Lashes 3D Mink, and this is the style Mykonos. I like the So Extra Mykonos style, but they didn't have it when I went to Sephora. Lashes on, so now I'm gonna go ahead and color correct. So I'm just gonna color correct under my eyes a little bit, and a little bit goes a long way. And I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer High Definition Concealer, and this is just the color orange. And I have a lot of blemishes on my forehead, so just kind of scattered around there. And then lots on my chin, I have a lot of scarring from like having really bad acne previously. For foundation, I'm gonna be using the new Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Foundation. And I have been using the color Chestnut, and you know, for those of you who have watched my videos before, I always use 2 colors for my foundation because my face is like just different colors. So the inner parts of my face are brighter than the outer parts, so I use a lighter color on like towards the center, and then I use something a little bit darker on the outer parts of my face. And I love this foundation. I just love matte foundations just because I've always been like more of an oily person. So I really like matte foundations because it helps control the oiliness. Yeah, I love this foundation. It looks so good after a long period of time. You know, they'll say stuff like 24 hours. I'm not sure that it actually lasts 24 hours, but I can definitely say that like by the end of the day, like I've been outside all day, all that stuff, and like my foundation still looks really good. So I love this stuff right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply Chestnut to the center of my face, and then I'm gonna apply Spice Rum to the outer parts of my face. Next, I'm gonna go into my concealer. I'm using again the Born This Way Too Faced concealer. So pretty much my entire face is Born This Way. It's crazy because I thought I didn't really like Too Faced, but now my entire like face is Too Faced. But honestly, they have excellent products, and they have a nice variety in terms of, you know, shades for everyone. So I'm just going ahead and I'm using this concealer, blending it out with a small brush. And the brush I'm using is a Morphe M335 brush. It's just like a small concealer brush. I just like tap it in, and I try to keep the concealer in one area. Try not to drag it out too much. And that's just it. Boom, just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit on my forehead here. And then I'm gonna add some on near my cupid's bow here. And then some on my chin. And then, of course, on the bridge of my nose, so we can get a little contour action going here. Boom, just like this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and continue to blend this out. To contour my face, I'm gonna be using the Black Radiance True Complexion Cream Contour Palette. I use this all the time. I literally do not use anything else. And I'm just gonna use that to contour my cheekbones, the upper part of my face, and then jawline. I'm going to be using this lighter color here to contour my nose, and I'm just straight down here, and it's like more close to my skin tone, but it's still a little bit darker, so it creates more of a shadow, and it doesn't look too harsh in terms of a contour. So I love using this. And now I'm just going to blend everything out. Oh, and I like to add a little bit of this lighter color to the inner. This is caramel. I like to add that to the inner parts of my face to give me, you know, some brightness. And I love that bright under eye look. One thing I am noticing with this foundation is it dries quickly. So you want to definitely spread quick, otherwise, you know, you're gonna have that like separation or like hard mark, or you're gonna have to just really blend a little. Just kidding. You just gotta like blend a little bit more. So now I'm just over here blending in that lighter concealer color. And now with a damp beauty blender, I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye. So you're taking up damp beauty blender, and I'm setting with the Collab setting powder in the color Almond to Caramel, and I use this in like all my videos. I'm such a like one product type person. Like once I like something, but I feel like it's because growing up it was always really hard to find products. So like when I would find one, I would stick to it. So like that has just kind of stayed with me. So when I do find a product, I'm like, this is her, this is she, and she ain't going nowhere. So yeah, but I guess it's a good thing. To set the contour on my face, I'm gonna be using the Studio Fix, MAC Studio Fix powder in the color NW55. And I'm just using like an angled brush to set and add some color. And I'm just really pressing it into my skin. Same on my forehead, and just everywhere I've contoured. And then I'm gonna do a little on my nose, just a little. Because it's like dark, so I don't want to. I'm just using this like thick brush, and I'm just pressing it into my nose and just making sure that everything is looking sweet. And then I'm gonna go back into the McGrath Labs palette, and I'm gonna take a small brush, and I'm gonna apply Extreme Burgundy to my lower lash line to give some color here. I'm just gonna take a small brush, and I'm gonna take, what am I gonna take? This iridescent color here. I forgot what the color is called. but I'll put it in the description box. And then I'm gonna just put that in my inner eye area. Ooh, it's like a purple, wow. And I went back in, added a little bit more mascara. I added some mascara to my bottom lashes. Now I'm gonna go onto the lips, and my freaking camera keeps overheating, so sorry if I'm gonna like kind of rush through this. But I'm just gonna take a brown lip liner and line my lips. And then I'm gonna add this lip gloss, and it's from the beauty supply store, and it's literally just clear lip gloss, and it's so bomb, and I love it. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush, and I'll be using the black Radiance Artisan color baked blush in the color Brick House. I'm just gonna apply that to my cheeks. Okay. And then I'm gonna do like a light nose contour. Oh, she went heavy on the blush. So for my nose contour, I'm just gonna take the Bobbi Brown highlighter powder in the color Moon Glow, and I'm just gonna apply that just a little bit to my nose so we can make her look skinty to the bridge, and then a little bit to the ball tip of my nose. He won't know what to do, baby. Okay, and so now I'm gonna set with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. All right, here's the finished look. Look. This foundation really has my skin looking so flawless. Like, the foundation works really well with the concealer and everything, and it's just bomb, okay? Anywho, guys, like I said, he won't know what to do if he sees you walking up like this, okay? I love this makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Please don't leave without subscribing. Leave a comment. Let me know what's up. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if, you know, you go on a date and you kind of, you know, follow my video and you guys end up having a great old time and your makeup look popping. Let me know whatever it is that you want to tell me about. Let's talk. And yeah, thank you again to everyone who watches my videos, who encourages me and like makes me just want to keep on making content. It makes me really happy. I love you guys. And yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Remember, I post Mondays and Thursdays now. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.